Wait, what is this? Two videos posted by GameTradamus in the same day? Oh, GameTradamus, you spoil us. How we doing, guys? GameTradamus here. Just downloaded the body count demo from Xbox Live. If you want to check it out. Not sure if it's on the PlayStation Network. I guess I would assume it is, but Xbox has a lot of exclusive bullshit now as a way to kind of siphon off from Sony, but, you know, it seems to be working for them, so keep at it, Microsoft. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little playthrough of this demo and post some more footage. I know I've been super busy in the last few weeks, but I told you guys I'd get some more videos up this week, so I plan on doing that. So here's one of them. But yeah, anyway, body count. As you can see, it's pretty generic, pretty straightforward bullshit. I guess it's what I assumed after watching some of the gameplay. This game's all about making things that go boom, like that. They're all about like shredding and like destroying the buildings and whatever, which, is cool, and this game would have been maybe fun a couple years ago, but with games like Battlefield 3 coming out where everything is destructible and you got fucking F-14s flying around and all kinds of other nonsense, really cannot compete. And it's kind of sad, really. Who knows how many people worked on this game, how much money and time they spent, and they must be like looking at these other games like, wow, we are totally going to fail. Who would buy our game when we have all these other amazing games coming out? And I don't know, I feel like there's so many games like that where it's like, oh, okay, we're going to build the game around blowing things up. And then it's like, oh shit, there's other games coming out that have that as just one of their many systems, and they're way more polished. This game has like Call of Duty graphics, I guess, so it's not like too bad, but I don't know, it's just, get your gun, blow some holes and shit, collect some other things. They had some collectible things you pick up on the ground to kind of keep you busy. But other than that, the game's just pretty generic, pretty boring. So I'm just going to try to entertain you guys with the sweet sound of my voice during this. I was playing the Star Wars Old Republic beta, and I've been keep bringing this up, but, that game's very depressing, because it's kind of like this game, where it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna, the blowing shit up stuff worked, so let's build a game around that, and Star Wars is like, oh, WoW worked, let's copy WoW exactly, and then maybe we can siphon off some of their subscribers, which probably will work, and they'll probably make some money on it, but there's, like, no innovation, there's no, like, step up, like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like there's only so many studios anymore that, and I assume it comes down to, like, money and manpower and time. Like, they just don't have the time to, like, invest and make these games amazing. There's only, like, a few companies that can actually do that, that put the time in and the polish and have the resources. And it's, like, Activision with, Call of Duty, or DICE with EA, or Blizzard. ID Software, Rage looks incredible, by the way. If you haven't been keeping an eye on that game, I think that game's going to be one of the better games this year for sure. Looks really well done. I like a good, long, first-person shooter like campaign. I miss the old days, like Half-Life and these games where you're like, you get invested in them like 20 hours or whatever. I mean, I don't know, maybe I went through it faster, but it seemed like it was a lot longer. Where now the campaigns are like, fucking 6 hours, 5 hours. I can't remember, I think I beat Call of Duty in like 4 hours or something retarded, like on hard. It's just like, what? Why can't you, like, I don't know. Just don't even include first person. Just polish multiplayer more. I don't know. But Rage looks like it's actually like a solid game. I mean, I wish they had like multiplayer in it, like gunplay. It seems like they're only doing racing, but they have a whole co-op thing, which is cool. I mean, I'm sure the game will be great, but the longevity of it will suffer just because of that. But anyway, back to my original point. It's just like, there's not that many studios anymore that can really do great games. I mean, like, look at like when World of Warcraft came out, or even like Call of Duty. You can take many genres and games, for example, or like Diablo. How many clones came out that were just like the same kind of game, or like the same game not even done as good, or like a little different graphics or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of sad. It's like these game companies are like, hey, that system worked, let's just copy it. It's pretty sad. And then, like, you just have to wait for those companies who originally innovated, like, Blizzard making WoW, to come out and beat their own game. You know, like, oh, okay, Diablo 2 is cool, and that's taken 10 years and no one's beaten it, so let's just come out with Diablo 3. And they did the same thing with StarCraft. It was like, StarCraft came out, it was like, what, no game can actually get this kind of system right? Okay, well, we'll wait a decade and we'll make StarCraft 2, and then we'll just capitalize on it all over again. And I feel like they're going to do that with their next MMO. It's like all these games are going to come out, like SOTAR, and even like Guild Wars 2, which looks great, and I'm looking excited for that, but I'm, you know, I know once Blizzard releases like their next game, which please God, please be a first-person shooter MMO that's really high res, you know, that they're just going to shit on the competition again, and then it's going to be like a bunch of people trying to clone that game. It's funny. Funny how money works in this world, isn't it? Anyway, this game's kind of getting down to the end here. I have one more epic grenade throw for the win. This is a Brett Favre right there. Oh, booyah. Anyway, if you want to waste 10 minutes of your life, you can download this game. Otherwise, just don't bother. Anyway, catch you guys around. Later.